You, yes you. The fact that you're here, right now, means something far deeper than you may realize. What if I told you that there's a reason you've clicked on this video? What if I told you that out of all the people in the world, you were meant to see this? That the very moment you're experiencing right now is a sign, a whisper from the universe that you are one of the chosen few, chosen for something greater, something beyond the ordinary. You may feel a strange sense of recognition, as if the words I'm speaking are not just reaching your ears, but your soul. You've always known, haven't you? That buried deep inside you is something extraordinary. You've felt it in the quiet moments, in the stillness, when the noise of the world fades away and you're left with just you. Or perhaps you've felt it in the chaos, in the moments of turmoil when life seemed to be falling apart, and yet something within you remained unshaken, unbroken. That something is your power, your inner light. But what does it mean to be a chosen one? And why are you one of them? You see, being chosen doesn't mean that your path will be easy. In fact, it often means the opposite. It means you'll face trials, obstacles, and challenges that others might not understand. It means you'll have moments of doubt, moments of isolation, where you feel like no one truly sees you, no one truly understands what you're going through. But here's the thing, those moments are not signs of weakness. They are signs of strength. They are proof that you are being shaped, forged by the universe to become something more, something powerful.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lesson.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt like you're meant for something bigger? That there's a purpose to your life that's greater than what you see in front of you? That feeling isn't just a random thought. It's a calling. A call from the universe, from the deepest part of your soul. And you've been hearing it, haven't you? That subtle, persistent pull that urge to go beyond, to step into your true power. But maybe you've been ignoring it, or maybe you've been too afraid to answer. That's understandable. Because stepping into your power, truly embracing that you are one of the chosen ones, comes with responsibility. It means you can no longer hide from yourself. You can no longer play small. You can no longer deny what you are. But here's the truth, you're ready. You wouldn't be here if you weren't. The universe doesn't make mistakes. Everything, every experience you've had, every challenge, every setback has been preparing you for this moment. It's all been leading to this. And now you have a choice. You can either continue living as you have, pretending that you aren't special, pretending that you're just like everyone else. Or you can choose to step into your true power, to embrace who you are, and to fulfill the purpose you were meant to fulfill. Now that you're beginning to realize that you are not just anyone, you must understand the nature of the path that lies ahead of you. Being chosen is not a privilege in the way most people think. It's not about being better than others. It's about being willing to undergo the trials, the deep inner work, and the transformation that others shy away from. It's about facing the darkest parts of yourself and emerging stronger, more aligned with your true nature. Many people think that power is about control, about bending the world to fit their desires. But true power, the power of the chosen ones, comes from within. It's not about controlling the world around you, it's about mastering yourself. Many ancient traditions speak of the chosen one, the individual who is set apart, destined for greatness. But the common thread in all of these stories is the trials that the chosen one must endure. So the hardships, the obstacles, the internal battles, you may have already experienced these challenges in your life. Perhaps you've gone through periods of intense darkness where it felt like everything was falling apart. Perhaps you've faced loss, betrayal, or failure. These experiences weren't random. They were meant to awaken you. They were meant to test you, to see if you are ready to step into your power. Let me ask you, have you ever felt like the universe was testing you? Like it was giving you more than you could handle, only for you to somehow find the strength to keep going? That's because it was. The universe tests those it has chosen. It pushes you to your limits, not to break you, but to show you just how strong you really are. You see, most people don't realize their full potential. They stay in their comfort zones, afraid to venture into the unknown, afraid to confront their fears. But not you. You've been pushed again and again because the universe knows that you are capable of more. What if I told you that every challenge you faced, every hardship, was a gift? A gift designed to help you grow, to help you evolve into the person you were always meant to be. The pain, the suffering, it wasn't in vain. It was part of your initiation. It was the universe's way of preparing you for your true purpose. And now you stand on the cusp of greatness. But there's one more thing you must understand. Just because you've been chosen doesn't mean that the journey ends here. In fact, it's only just beginning. So, are you ready for what comes next? The true power of the chosen one doesn't come from external sources. It doesn't come from money, status, or influence. It comes from within. It comes from your connection to the universe, to the divine, to the source of all creation. This is perhaps the most difficult lesson for most people to learn. We live in a world that worships the external, that tells us that success is measured by what we have, by what we can show to others. But as a chosen one, you must learn to see beyond the illusion. You must learn to recognize that true power is invisible, that it's the quiet strength that comes from knowing who you are, from being in alignment with your purpose. Have you ever noticed that the most powerful people are often the quietest? They don't need to boast. They don't need to prove anything to anyone. That's because they know their power comes from within. They are connected to something greater, something eternal. And so are you. You've felt it, haven't you? That quiet, inner knowing, that sense that you are connected to something far greater than yourself. That's your power. That's the source of everything you are meant to be. But here's the thing, power, real power, isn't about what you can do for yourself. It's about what you can do for others. The universe didn't choose you just so you could live a comfortable life. It chose you because you have a role to play in the greater plan. You are here to make a difference. You are here to bring light to the world, to help others awaken to their own power. This is your true purpose. This is why you were chosen. So, how do you awaken that power within you? How do you step fully into your role as a chosen one? The answer is simple, but not easy. You must let go. Let go of the need to control. Let go of the need to know all the answers. Let go of the fear that has been holding you back. You must trust. Trust that the universe knows what it's doing. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be. Trust that everything you've gone through, every challenge, every setback, has been preparing you for this moment. Now that you're beginning to understand your power, it's time to talk about your destiny. Yes, you have one. Every chosen one does. But here's the thing about destiny, it's not set in stone. Destiny is a potential, a calling, but it is not a guarantee. You have a choice. You can either fulfill your destiny or you can ignore it. Most people choose the latter. They get caught up in the distractions of life, in the pursuit of things that don't really matter. They let fear, doubt, and comfort guide their decisions. They shy away from the unknown, from the risks that come with stepping into their true purpose. But you're different. You've always known you were different. You've been chosen because you have something unique to offer the world. You have a gift, a light, a power that the world desperately needs. To fulfill the destiny To truly step into your role as a chosen one, you must be willing to face the unknown. You must be willing to take risks, to follow your intuition, even when it doesn't make sense, even when the path ahead is unclear. Destiny is not a straight line. It's more like a winding road, filled with twists and turns, and sometimes it will feel like you're going in the wrong direction. But that's part of the journey. You must trust that the universe will guide you, that it will provide you with everything you need to succeed. Even when it feels like you're lost, even when it feels like the challenges are too great, know that you are being guided. The universe is always speaking to you, always giving you signs, always leading you toward your highest potential. The key is to listen, to trust, and to keep moving forward, even when the way isn't clear. So what is your destiny? Only you can answer that. But here's a clue, it's not about you. Or your destiny is not about what you can achieve for yourself. It's about what you can contribute to the world. It's about how you can use your power, your gifts, to make a difference. This is the true path of the chosen one. It's not about glory. It's not about recognition. It's about service. It's about being a vessel for the divine, a channel through which your power, your gifts, they were not given to you just for your own benefit. They were given to you so that you could uplift others, so that you could bring light to the world, so that you could help others awaken to their own power. And this is the essence of being chosen. It's not about you. It's about the role you play in the greater plan. But here's the challenging part. Embracing your destiny requires sacrifice. It requires you to let go of the ego, to let go of the need for control, for certainty, for comfort. It requires you to trust in something greater than yourself. And that's not easy. We live in a world that tells us we must always be in control, that we must always have a plan, that we must always know where we are going. But the path of the chosen one doesn't work that way. The path of the chosen one requires faith. Faith in yourself, faith in the universe, and faith in the process. You won't always know what's coming next. You won't always understand why things are happening the way they are. But if you can trust, if you can surrender to the flow of life, you will be guided to exactly where you need to be. And as you walk this path, you will begin to notice something incredible. You will begin to notice that the more you align with your purpose, the more the universe supports you. Opportunities will begin to appear, doors will open, and you will find yourself in the right place at the right time. This is what happens when you step into your destiny. The universe conspires in your favor. It's like a current carrying you forward, effortlessly, toward your highest potential. But you must take the first step. You must be willing to say yes to your destiny, to say yes to your purpose, even when it's scary, even when it's uncertain. Let me ask you, what is holding you back? What fears, what doubts, what limiting beliefs are standing in your way? Are you afraid of failure? Are you afraid of what others will think? Are you afraid that you're not good enough, not ready, not worthy of the greatness that's waiting for you? These fears are normal. Every chosen one faces them. But they are illusions. And here's the truth: you are good enough. You are ready. You are worthy. If you weren't, you wouldn't have been chosen. The universe doesn't make mistakes. It doesn't choose people who aren't capable of fulfilling their destiny. You were chosen because you are capable. You were chosen because you are ready. And now it's time to believe that. So, what will you do? Will you let fear keep you from your destiny? Or will you choose to step into your power, to embrace the path that has been laid out for you. The choice is yours. But know this, the world needs you. Now more than ever, the world needs people who are willing to step into their power, who are willing to bring light to the darkness, who are willing to fulfill their purpose. The world needs you to be who you were born to be. Let me ask you one final question. Are you ready to embrace your destiny? Are you ready to step fully into your power, to fulfill the purpose you were born for? If the answer is yes, then know this, the universe is with you. It has always been with you. It has been guiding you, protecting you, preparing you for this moment. And now it's time. Time to step into your role as a chosen one. Time to embrace your destiny. Time to fulfill your purpose. Are you ready?